Hey everyone, it's DJ Angelo from Algoriddim, and I'm here to give you a quick walkthrough of how I use our software DJ Pro AI with the streaming integration of Beatport and Beatsource. And if you haven't done already, make sure you check out my live set which shows this setup in action. So my whole performance is powered entirely from my iPhone running DJ Pro AI. There's no computer, there's no USB sticks, just the iPhone running the software and providing the music. DJ also runs on Mac, iPad, Windows and Android, but personally I love having a DJ set ready to go at any time in my pocket on my iPhone. So DJ Pro AI can be downloaded to your device and used as a standalone DJ app. And it can also be combined with DJ hardware by connecting it to CDJs, DJ controllers, or in my case, turntables with a mixer and DVS. So today I have my iPhone connected via an Apple Lightning to USB adapter into my mixer, which detects the software plug and play, and I also have the official Algoriddim DJ timecode vinyl. So when it comes to playing music, you have a range of different sources that you can DJ with, which includes of course Beatport and Beatsource. So to log into one of these streaming services, just tap on it and here you can log into your account. If you don't have an account, you can also preview the tracks here in preview mode, but since I have an account, I'm going to log in by entering my account details. So I now have access to Beatport's entire music library, which includes their current charts, all the different genres of electronic music they carry, and also I can access the ready-made playlists. Of course, you can search for specific tracks or artists as well, such as Skrillex. So now I have access to all the music that Skrillex has currently on Beatport. So for each track, I have the option of liking the track, which will add that track to my list of liked tracks. I can also add it to a queue to play later. I can add it to an existing playlist or create a brand new playlist with that track. And I can also add it to my offline locker, which means even if I have no internet connection or data on my phone, I can still access and play that track. And finally, I can also preview the track before ultimately deciding if I want to load it to my deck. You get the exact same experience with the Beatsource library, which is catered more towards open format DJs, also streaming seamlessly through DJ Pro AI on my phone. So when I was curating my set, I focused mainly on the Beatport catalog and set up a playlist called Ideas. From here, I went on a digging mission, and any tracks that caught my attention, I dropped them into this playlist. I also made use of the match feature, which would suggest tracks based on tracks that I had loaded to the decks. So that was a really good way of discovering music that I hadn't heard before. I honestly did most of the preparation of this set on my phone while I was on the go, which was super convenient because I travel a lot, and because DJ Pro AI runs as a standalone app, I was still able to test out ideas, transitions, add cue points, save loops, rearrange the playlist, and essentially practice my set while I was away from my decks. Occasionally I worked on the set on my MacBook or on my iPad, and the great thing about that is any changes I made to my Beatport playlist on those devices updated in real time on my iPhone and also in my accounts on the Beatport website, so everything stayed in sync. I eventually ended up with about 250 tracks in my Ideas playlist. So I continued to refine the list, and at this point I decided that I wanted to play some of my own edits in the set as well, which I airdropped from my MacBook to my phone and saved them to my phone's memory via the Files app. This is where the My Collections library source is really useful, because here you can create playlists that contain tracks from any library source, which can be Beatport streaming tracks, Beatsource streaming tracks, our own streaming library DJ Music, iTunes Music, and also tracks stored locally on the phone. So I created one last playlist which I called DJ X Beatport, and via this drop-down menu I was able to add my final selections from the Beatport streaming playlist, as well as bring in all the tracks that I airdropped to my phone in the Files app. So So that's a little insight into my process of putting the set together. In terms of hardware, I made a few custom mappings to suit my workflow even more. In particular, I remapped the EQ knobs. So instead of them controlling high, mid, and low as normal, I remapped them to control neural mix, which is our AI stem separation technology. So now the highs control the vocals, the mids control the instruments, and the low controls the drums. Okay guys, I hope you found that useful. Once again, check out my full performance. Thank you to Beatport and Beatsource. I'm DJ Angelo, and make sure you stay tuned for more from us at Algoriddim.